Greetings, my name is Mbhalati, currently studying ecotourism management at Valley University of Technology, and I'm going to be presenting plate tectonics. Plate tectonics falls under climate change, ice age, and evolution at hierarchy of modules. On this presentation, I'm going to highlight the structure of the Earth, plate tectonic theory, plate movement, and boundaries. How does plate tectonic make planet Earth to be habitable? This graph here illustrates how plate tectonic changed our planet, which is planet Earth, over time. The structure of the Earth: we have the inner core, the outer core, the mantle, and the crust. In the world, we have 7 major plates, which are the North American plate, Pacific plate, South American plate, African plate, Atlantic plate, Indian plate, and Eurasian plate. All these plates move to various directions. The motion of the plate causes them to collide, scrape each other, or to pull apart. Where did the theory of plate tectonics begin? The theory of plate tectonics was discovered by a man called Alfred Wegener, who believed that the continents were once connected, which was called Pangaea. Then, due to time and the movement of plates, we had 2 continents, which were Laurasia and Gondwanaland. The plate didn't stop moving there, they continued moving until now, to the present day, where we have 7 continents. Supporting evidence that states that indeed we were once connected were the continental edges, which shows that yes, we were. They fit as a puzzle. Fossils which are found in America can also be found where in Africa. That shows that we were once connected. The climate also contribute to the evidence, not forgetting the rock structure and the rock edges. Also shows that we were once connected, as Wegener states. Plate movements. What causes the plates to move? It is the intense heat in the inner core. Molten rock in the mantle move in a pattern which is called convection cell, which is formed when warm materials rises, sink down, which is formed when warm materials rises, cool, and sink down. Types of plate boundaries. We have the divergent plate boundary, is when plate boundaries pull apart from each other. Transformation plate boundaries, when plates scrape each other. Then we also have the convergent plate boundary, is when the more dense goes beneath the less dense plate. The effect of plate tectonics, with the good effects and the bad effects. I'll start with the bad effects. The bad effects is global temperature rises due to volcanic activities that take places after the collision of the plates. Earthquake is also one of the results of plates movement, not forgetting flooding and volcanic activities. Then we also have the good things, or the good part about plate tectonics, which are mountain ranges are being formed when continental collides with continental. It also plays a very important role in evolution of man and the continents. How do plate tectonics make Earth habitable? Distribution of land mass, recycling of water and carbonates. The carbonates that are beneath or on the floor of the oceans are being transported to the upper surfaces when the plates move. Production of CO2 and HO2 through volcanism is when activities such as volcanoes take places. Earthquakes also contribute to such events. Formation of land masses or landforms. Here is where we talk of the volcanic cones, which have been formed by the oceanic and oceanic when they collide, and continental and continental when they collide, they form mountain ranges. As also when oceanic and continental collides, forms of volcanic cones are being formed and mountain ranges. Formation of new minerals. Yes, minerals are being formed when oceanic and continental boundaries collide. The oceanic, because it's more dense, goes beneath the less dense boundary, which is the continental, where the materials on top of, or dead organic materials which are found on top of the oceanic, are being buried beneath the continental convergent boundary. At a year, or as years goes by, those will become minerals. Recovery from ice aging. What makes South Africa a special place to be? South Africa has few or has no volcanic activities, has no earthquakes. The plate boundary is not active. In conclusion, plate tectonics has a great effect on our planet and play a very important role in evolution. Thank you.